Dear gentle viewers, this travel enthusiast is back with yet another vlog to Singapore. Hi everyone, this is Suprema, and without much of the formalities, let's get started. Since I had a late night flight from Kathmandu, I reached Singapore quite early in the morning and took an MRT from Changi Airport to Tanjung Pagar Road, where my hotel, Carlton City Hotel, was located. But since they did not allow early check-in, I went around the neighborhood and explored some 7-Elevens, fair price marts, and then I decided to explore a little bit of Chinatown as well. So I took a stroll around the neighborhood, went to Chinatown, explored its street, the South Indian temple, came back to hotel, checked in, and then I decided to go and explore the beaches of Singapore at Sentosa Island. So here we are at VivoCity station, from where we can get the train to Sentosa Island. And this is the view you get. And here I am on my way to the Palawan beach, which is the only beach I'll be exploring. These artificial flowers are really beautiful. But to your surprise, let me reveal you a secret that this Palawan beach is also artificial. But coming from a landlocked country surrounded by the Himalayas, the mountains, being around beach is the most exciting and fun thing for me to do whenever I visit any countries, no matter what. And now I am taking you to the path that takes us to the suspension breeze, which in turn takes us to the southernmost point of continental Asia. The vibe on this part of the island is serene, the view even more mesmerizing. You can take a tour up to the wooden tower, which we will do in a short while, and get a 360 view of this immense sea that lies on the front. And on the other side lies turquoise green water with white sand beaches and the view of people enjoying themselves sunbathing, playing, swimming, and the mild breeze blowing the palm trees. The view is perfect. Now I am walking at the trail that leads us to the turquoise green water that we saw from above the tower, and here we are, the turquoise green water with white sand beaches and people enjoying themselves. I'm heading back to my hotel now, but I shall return to Sentosa Island again on weekend for more adventurous time, if you know what I mean. But for now, I'm just going to call it a day, go back to my hotel, and get some rest. Good morning. I have an official program the entire day, and I'll see you in the evening at Gardens by the Bay. Good evening and welcome to Gardens by the Bay. My plan for today's evening is to witness the Garden Rhapsody, which is quite a popular light show around the Super Tree Grove, which takes place every day, I think twice a day in the evening. So we are getting ready for the first show, which is to start at 7 p.m. in the Super Tree Grove. And you can see that's the giant tree there where the lighting show will be conducted. So this is the view I captured when I was returning from the Garden Rhapsody show. Marina Bay Sands, at the one side the Singapore Flyer, the beautiful river, the super trees. You can see everything from this place. The evening of my third day at Singapore, it was quite rainy. It rained heavily. The environment was foggy. Yet it did not stop me from visiting the Merlion statue. It was an even better opportunity for me to take pictures without much crowd gathering around the statue and to take a walk peacefully around the area. This is my condition after photo shoot with the Merlion. The evening of my fourth day at Singapore, I went to visit Little India. The Diwali lightings and decorations, the gold jewelry shop, the Indian attire shop, Indian restaurants, Indian flowers, Indian people. All these stuffs have given a very peculiar identity to this place that when you are here, you actually feel like you are in India and not anywhere else in the world. It's very vibrant and beautiful. And this is what makes Singapore beautiful. There's Little India, there is Chinatown, there is Arab Street, there is Jewish Street. It embraces diversity and lets people proudly celebrate their own culture. And it's really beautiful to be in each part of these places and feel like you are in a whole different world, even though you are in a small city, country like Singapore. It's my fifth day in Singapore, and today I'm visiting the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple, which is in Chinatown, in the very morning. And in the evening, I'm here at the Marina Bay Sands to witness the Spectral Light Show, which starts at 8 p.m. My sixth day at Singapore was Maghe Sankranti in Nepal and Pongal in India. So we again went to explore the festivities of Pongal, and the decorations were replaced by Pongal decorations instead of Diwali decorations. And we also visited this temple, which was at the start of Little India. In the evening of the seventh day, I went to this Thai mart at Jalan Besar just to grab my favorite vegetarian sandwich, which I had tried while I visited Thailand. So I am here exploring the sandwich in the rain again, and it was totally worth it. After grabbing my sandwich, I made my way to Arab Street, explored the streets, the vibrant colors, the chocolates, the souvenirs, and then I also went to Bugis again. So this is my first weekend at Singapore. It's Saturday, it's my seventh day here, and this day we are going to explore the Universal Studios. So we are headed back to the Sentosa Island, and this is the same view that I showed you at the start of my vlog on the very first day. And here we are to this adventurous city of Sentosa Island. Welcome to the Universal Studios Singapore. We have made it exactly at 10 a.m. We start with the Hollywood, then move to the Sci-Fi City, then to the Egyptian world, the Revenge of the Mummy rides, then to the Jurassic World, then to far, far away land. My first ride for the day is going to be the Battlestar Galactica, the roller coaster. And the waiting time was 30 minutes when I just reached there, and it extended up to like 60 minutes in the mid-afternoon. Then we went on to take this Transformer ride, which was also a 3D experience. It was quite fun, adventurous, thrilling.
Behind you! Got it! Mission to...
This is the ancient Egypt, and we are here for the Revenge of the Mummy ride, which is considered to be one of the scariest ride in the USA. And now we are moving to the Jurassic Park. We had so many fun rides here, and then finally to the far, far away land. If you have been fan of Disney cartoons or anything as such, you are surely going to love this majestic castle.
In a galaxy far, far away.
I love that story. It's really exotic for my taste.
And this is my favorite ride at the USS. And if you love Minions, it adds all to the flavor. It's a roller coaster simulator.
So I'm going to have to do this kind of quick.
And you can experience the actual fun of roller coaster without being on one. And being with Gru and all the little minions, it's quite fun.
One moment. This is good. But tell
Here's a little disclaimer for vegetarians. If you are planning your entire day out at the Universal Studios, then I suggest you to carry your own fruits or some light snacks, because there's nothing available as such for pure vegetarian people. I found one vegan option at the Minion Land, but since I had gotten fruits from outside, it was not needed. But me and my friend from Japan, we tried this silly swirly Stuart drink, and it was not as good as expected, but okay. And now we are in our queue for taking the Enchanted Airways ride, which again is some sort of roller coaster. And then we went for the Puss in the Boots Giant Journey ride. The waiting time extended up to like 90 minutes. But as it started drizzling in the evening, the crowds started getting smaller and the waiting time also started getting shorter, and we did not have to wait much for Puss in the Boots. It was not even 5 minutes wait. Then we went to explore other parts of the USS. And now here we are at the Hollywood section.
Cue the sun. Cue the waves. Cue the thunder. Cue the rain. And action.
This is the emergency broadcast system. A Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 125 miles an hour is making landfall in New York. All residents are instructed to seek shelter immediately.
And then we went for this spaghetti ride. Quite vibrant and colorful. And later we came back to the ancient Egypt for this treasure hunt ride. It is just a small round around the park in this carriage where you drive yourself and see animals. By the end of the day, we had completed all the rides at the USS, though we have clearly missed videos of a lot many rides, and we returned to our hotel at 7 p.m. Though there was a lighting show later on, but we missed that. But yes, we got out here and clicked some pictures in front of the globe. Then we went to the sea aquarium across the path and then clicked some pictures there and just explored around the Universal Studios area, and then got onto our bus and headed back to our hotel. It's that way? My 8th day at Singapore again started at Gardens by the Bay, where we decided to visit the Cloud Forest and Flower Dome. So first, here we are at the Cloud Forest. However, we were too early than the misting time, but we stayed there, explored each and every nooks and corners of this place. It was quite beautiful. It actually felt like I was in Jurassic Park, seeing all these artificial creatures that looked so lively and real. Okay, this is the view after the misting had started. Now here we are witnessing the grown-up dinosaurs, which again look quite lively and real, but they are not.
Head up. Just like it. And now we'll slowly put our head down. Put it down. And we'll.
Then later we went to Flower Dome. To be honest, it was not as exquisite as I thought it would be. But if you are a flower lover, then you would enjoy your visit here, I guess. During the second half of the day, I visited the Buddha Tooth Relic Temple once again and explored some shopping complexes in Chinatown. And in the evening, we again visited the Garden Rhapsody and also experienced the Northern Lights. On the evening of the 9th day, I went to the Fort Canning Park. And on the evening of the 10th, we had pool party in the swimming pool of our hotel with all the participants from different countries who were participant in the official program. On the 11th day, we went to Clarke Quay to experience the breeze of the Singapore River. There is also slingshot and other activities if you are adventurous enough. On my 12th day, here I am getting fresh air at the walkway and garden below our hotel. This is Changi Airport as I plan my return to Nepal. The very day, the famous Jewel Changi waterfall. I got a ticket to the canopy tree, I guess it's called. The garden was quite beautiful, at least better than Flower Dome, if I would say. And I also went to this Changi Experience Studio, but it was not quite worth it for adults, I would say, but children would definitely love it. And here I am on my return flight from Singapore to Kathmandu, watching this famous Puss in the Boots giant journey. And my 2 weeks journey to Singapore thus came to an end. Thank you for being with me throughout the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it.